We live?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, welcome back to Cooking with Surfer. To episode 21. And we got, as promised before, we got our butterfly chicken. Portuguese flavor. May contain kidneys. Although I'm not quite sure where the kidneys are in the chicken. If you can see them in there at all. So, it's going to be a nice, easy, relaxed meal that we're making here tonight on Cooking with Surfer. All we got to do is take this butterfly chicken and put it on this pan. Skin side up. It's supposed to have parchment paper on it, but I'm going to use tin foil instead. And then we're going to put it in the oven for 75 minutes. That's about it. And then I'll cook these beans in the microwave.
Wow.
So,
amazing cooking show, Surfer.
Yeah, well, it looks pretty good, you know. Portuguese flavor. I don't really know what that means, but it looks pretty good.
Well, it means it's like made at a Warski.
Warski Portuguese?
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know that. You know, fucking disheveled Warski.
Warski's like a broken homeless man talking about wanting to suck dick.
You know. Fuck, so I pulled out too much fucking tin foil there, which fucking sucks. But I'm just gonna cut it anyway. You know? I'm just gonna throw out the excess tin foil. I'm gonna cut it anyway. So I'm not gonna deal with trying to roll the fucking tin foil back up. So you get your tin foil fucking ripped.
You think that's enough tin foil there, Surfer?
Well, that's what I said. I got a bit too much tin foil. So we're going to rip off maybe this much of it. And that's a better size piece. But we're going to need two pieces. So this one we're going to be washing a bit better. Maybe go like that. You want to get her nice and pierced so it's got a weak spot with the blade. I mean, just fucking pull her off from one side. So, we're just gonna wrap up our pan. Just like so. Now, one trick here that I like to use is, you see, if you press in the corners of the tin foil, it folds a lot better. And it's not coming down on an angle where it can rip, right? You want to make sure you get her right in the corners. And then fold her over. Fold the corner while you fold over the edge.
Well, Black Eagle's seen the 5G towers while he's on vacation for the first time.
Did you? Did he burn them down?
Truth Seeker says 5G cancer towers give the chicken more cancer. Carcinogens.
Oh, that's how they get so much meat on the chicken. No, I don't know. I don't know. My fucking buddy has a fucking chicken farm out in fucking Tavistock. So I could ask him about that, but I don't know. I don't think I've actually seen a 5G tower yet, personally.
Well, there's one just outside.
Is there?
Yeah.
Where?
Where the antenna is.
No. Oh, there is a strange antenna right there. Fireplace. So, I'm going to get this next piece of tin foil. And once again, we're going to just sort of form her to the edge.
True Seeker says gasoline plus dish soap plus squirt guns plus match equals how people have been doing it.
Is that how you get rid of the fucking 5G towers? You know? And fight back against the fucking globalist menace? I don't know. I don't got any plans to go out and burn down 5G towers. I don't really know what to think about the 5G towers, you know? Like, I haven't really put enough thought into it where I really understand.
You don't think you should just burn them down?
I don't know.
You think they should just submit to the slave masters?
No, I don't think that. You know I don't think that. I don't know about 5G towers.
Well, if you don't burn them down, the slave masters win, bro.
Do that? Oh, fuck, buddy. So, you know, I don't even have to put that much thought into it, though. The 5G towers are obviously a way bigger threat than COVID. You know, so if they're going to take drastic action for COVID, you know, you should take even more drastic action for the 5G towers. Because COVID's not even fucking real. So,
Press 1 if COVID is real. Press 2 if only the 5G towers are real.
well, you know, I'm sure a couple people have COVID.
Most people are hitting 2.
It's a real thing, but it's not real like they tell us it's real.
Only PP Poomer believes that COVID is real.
You know, the odd person out there has got to have it, you know, like there's millions of coronaviruses, and some people got to have number 19, you know, but beyond that, you know, I don't think anything they tell us about it is real. So, it says on the package, I've never done one of these before, so it says pull here, and you can see it sort of cut there. So that's how we're going to open it up.
Some guy in the chat says he has footage of Kraut masturbating.
No.
Are you ready to publish the footage of fucking Kraut masturbating?
Well, you know, me personally, Surfer's not going to publish the footage of Kraut masturbating.
Are you not excited to see Kraut tug his God Rod, pal?
I'm not very excited about that.
Apparently he's doing a Millennial Woes impersonation as he's masturbating.
No!
And he's
No.
just cackling.
You know who would be sort of excited for that, though?
What?
Is Worski, buddy. You
Yeah.
know, Worski wants to have a gay threesome, I guess, with H3 and Keemstar. You know, the buddies fucking puts up a video. He looks disheveled. You know, his hair's fucking shiny.
Well, we're gonna do
You know,
it.
it looks like Orski hasn't had a shower or slept for a week and a half. You know, the bags under his eyes are so big. It looks like he has 2 black eyes. You know. So you know, maybe Worski's the one to fucking unveil the Kino masterpiece.
Black Eagle is
Kraut's masturbation.
Black Eagle is refusing to wear the mask of submission. He needs to start taking his meds. That's a schizo take. The mask will
No, buddy. That's the fucking base take.
the mask will protect you.
I refuse to wear a mask out of fucking moral principle. And if any fucking idiot on the street tells me I should be wearing a mask, I'm gonna tell them that they should be wearing a sign on their head that says I'm a stupid idiot. Is what I'm gonna fucking tell them if they tell me to wear a mask. I refuse to wear it out of principle. So, the important thing here is you want to put the chicken fucking skin side up. So I'm gonna have to like pull this fucking chicken out of here. You know, get the whole motherfucker.
They're saying you just cook it in the plastic.
Someone said that last time. Dude. What a take. And then you see you got lots of good Portuguese juice there.
Oh, it looks like Andy is having some trouble with his cum.
Oh no, this is like what the fucking gypsies in Portugal fucking doing their gypsy rituals. They cut the fucking chicken's head off and drain the blood with these weird fucking spices and their potions. You know? That's what the gypsies do.
It's
in
over.
Portugal.
It's over. We're gonna have to ban PP Poomer.
Why? What are you doing?
I've had enough.
So
He's
can
banned.
You can take all this gypsy juice from fucking Portugal and just go ahead and pour it all over the fucking chicken. Like you're a fucking Portuguese pouring it into your gypsy potion.
Did you see that there? PP Poomer got timed out by Sargoy. What a bastard Sargoy is.
No,
Latest Sargoy is now deleting Euro's messages.
And then you want to rinse the gypsy magic off of your fingers.
How could Sargoy do this?
I don't know.
I can't believe Sargoy did this, Surfer.
No, I fucking can't believe it either, you know? But Sargoy is fucking, like, of the old bags of Jannies, you know, Sargoy's been cleaning it up the longest. Sargoy's been cleaning it up since the very start.
Do you remember when Sargoy banned 1-2?
Yeah. Sargoy's been cleaning it up since the very start.
Everybody remembers when Sargoy banned 1-2. Everybody press 1 in the chat if you remember when Sargoy banned 1-2. Press 2 if you're just new. You don't remember Sargoy's incredible contributions to the show. Everybody's hitting 1.
Okay. So, you want to rinse the fucking gypsy blood off your hands. You got that rinsed off. And then we'll go ahead. You see, I got my oven preheated to 375. I did that about 20 minutes before I stopped working. So that way, it's ready to go for the show. But I'm even just going to push the chicken a bit, because so it doesn't drip over. Put that motherfucker in there. You want to have it centered so the convection current hits the chicken just right.
Yeah, they can see.
Close it. Okay, I got gypsy blood on my friggin' pants. See? You don't want to do that.
You got the gypsy blood on your pants.
You don't want to be eating the gypsy blood. That's too crooked. You know?
Bagel Goose is asking how big your penis is.
You know, I've never really measured the girth on it, but when I was a kid and I measured my cock, it was about 7.5 inches. You know, since I've been lifting the last few years, it's probably grown a bit because I have more testosterone naturally going through my body. So, like, I've started growing hairs that I fucking never grew before because I have a higher level of testosterone. And I imagine similarly, my cock has increased in size. So we're gonna say on the greater end of 7.5 inches.
Well, people are asking where Surfer was on Thursday at 10 p.m. last week.
I don't even remember. What was Thursday last week, buddy? Where was
Nobody
I?
knows. Nobody knows. Trifox says.
Nobody knows.
Trifox says that's not how that works. He said that's what Trifox is saying. That you're not just gonna spontaneously grow hairs and a larger penis because you lifted weights.
Well, not overnight. But over the last like 3 years, yeah, no, I have.
Press.
You know, I grow more facial hair than I used to, and I have hairs on my chest and on my fucking ass cheeks too. You know, and I'm sure my cock's increased in size. Like, I'm sure of it. You know, I don't know how you can tell me any different. I'm the only one that looks at my cock every day. You know?
Well, I know that my penis has grown at least 4 inches.
Well, that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Well, when I took ashwagandha, bro, my penis grew 4 inches. In, like, circumference? No, it did.
I bet.
It did.
It's circumference.
Yeah.
Could you imagine measuring your circumference of your cock? You'd have to like tie a string around it and then unravel that string and measure it. But you'd have to do that at like different parts and then take an average.
It's just the reality,
It's
pal.
just insane. There's no
You just
reason
need to
you
get-
should be measuring your fucking cock.
Well, you gotta measure the circumference of your penis. That's all that matters.
How long ago did I put that chicken in? Maybe 3 minutes?
I'm gonna say 3 minutes. Chat says it's been 15 minutes.
No, it hasn't been 15 minutes. So let's say 3 minutes. That takes us back to 18. So we're gonna go to 18 plus another 15 minutes. Takes us to 1:33. It takes us to 33 after. Here's when we're gonna pull it out. So we got a little bit of time on our hands.
Euros, he wants to see Surfer do push-ups.
Guys, these cut beans are only gonna take about
No.
a minute.
Well, Black Eagle says the circumference of a circle is the same as the perimeter of a square.
Oh, it depends on your circle and your square, right? Like,
no, it's a universal rule, bro.
well, the circumference of the circle can be anything from an infinitesimal all the way up to infinity. Just like the perimeter of a square can be anything from an infinitesimal all the way up to infinity.
But if they're like the same size, though?
What if they have the same radius?
Yeah,
same
yeah.
No, that's not true.
What do you mean? They said it was true.
No, it's not true. You're
Try.
talking about when you like fold in the corners, and you do that an infinite amount of times. Because every time you fold in the corners of the square, it still has the same perimeter. So eventually, it approximates the circle. But the reality is, what you gotta think, like, when you fold it, there's all of a sudden 8 spaces instead of 4, right? And then you fold those and there's 16 spaces. And you fold those, there's 32.
Well, Black Eagle's admitted he's wrong, bro.
Well, once you get to your infinite approximation, there's infinity little fucking triangles that have added fucking perimeter, right? So like infinity times the infinitesimal is what takes it from pi to 4. Right? Which is where that's absolutely false.
Well, R is saying here, he says pi equals 4.
No, pi doesn't equal 4.
But what about the guy who said that it equals 4?
Well, I just explained why that's wrong. Like, that's why they say pi equals 4. Because you can take a fucking square and fold the corners in infinite fucking times, and the perimeter is still 4.
Trifox says a squared plus b squared equals c squared.
That's right. You know, that's pretty good, Trifox. Now, here's something that's interesting. Because what you're doing there is you're taking your right angle triangle. So here, I'd have to draw this on the fucking whiteboard. Here, I'll draw this on the whiteboard. So, you have your right angle triangle. And what you're saying, you have fucking A, B, and C. So we'll use different colors. So pretend that's a square and not a rectangle.
Fuck you, Sargoy.
I'm trying to do it quick. Pretend these are all squares. Go blue. So, I know those aren't squares, I know, but I'm just doing it quick. So you're saying that this area, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, which it does. But here's something that's interesting beyond that, is that also, it doesn't matter what the fucking shapes are. So you could say, oh fuck, that's gonna be hard to draw.
Bonesaw says the math is banging, yo.
Well, no, it is. But what I'm trying to say, and I fucking done it wrong, I realize. But pretend these shapes are similar. It doesn't matter what the shapes are. It can be circles, it can be anything. As long as the 3 shapes are similar, the fucking area of this shape plus the area of this shape will equal the area of this shape. It doesn't need to be squares. It can be any shape. And the reason for that is because this line and all of these similar
They're saying the thing with the shapes is obviously wrong.
It's not. It's not. The reason for it, I can mathematically fucking prove it right now. It's because as long as the shapes are similar, you know, you obviously can't do it with a circle and a blob and a fucking square. They all need to be similar shapes. Which means that like they're the same shape just to different sizes, right? To different fucking scales. Because fucking...
But people are just saying they're just squiggles.
Well, I know, my shapes are fucked. I realized that. It was a bad idea to use that shape as an example. Because I can't reproduce it in
Because
similarity.
Jaku again says you drew 3 different rooster heads.
Yeah. But here's the thing. So, like the area of a circle, for instance, right? Like if these were circles instead of squares, the area would be fucking... Yeah, so say this is the radius of each circle. It's fucking pi r squared. So here you'd have fucking pi times a squared plus pi times b squared equals pi times c squared. If all these are the radiuses for circles. And similarly, as long as the shapes are similar, you can say that the area is the fucking, this, whatever part of the shape this is, squared, multiplied by some constant.
Well,
As long as the similarity is true. And because you're multiplying by the same constant on each term, you're just multiplying both sides of this by the constant. And that's why that holds true.
Now-
So it doesn't need to be squares. As long as the shapes are similar, that will always hold true.
PP Poomer said he didn't even graduate high school until he was 20, and even he knows you're wrong.
But I'm right, you know, like if you multiply the left side of an equation by the right side of an equation by the same fucking coefficient, you know, by the same factor, it's gonna hold, like, still stay equal, right?
People in
I don't know how
chat,
else to explain that, but it doesn't need to be squares. It can be any shape as long as the three shapes are similar, right? You're not using different shapes.
Sargoy is asking, he goes, do you like chemistry, Surfer?
Yeah, I love chemistry. You know, I really like chemistry.
What's your favorite thing in chemistry, Surfer?
I don't know.
Do you like organic chemistry, Fowl?
Yeah, I like organic chemistry.
Sargoy says that math people usually hate chemistry.
No, I like chemistry. You know, I like physics a lot more because I'm more math-based. And until you get into advanced chemistry, you're not looking at it from as pure of a mathematical perspective. But there's a lot of fucking theory that goes into it. But physics and chemistry are really a study of the same thing, right? Looking at it from two different angles. From the chemical perspective, you're looking at it from you're looking at the matter and how the matter is interacting, whereas from the physical perspective, you're looking how the energy in the system is interacting, right? And to really understand what you're looking at, you need to have a good understanding of both chemistry and physics. You know, it's like the elephant thing, right? Like all the blind men touching the fucking elephant, they'll all tell you like, oh, it's a tail, oh, it's a leg. But to truly understand what they're looking at, they need to take all these perspectives into account, right? And it's the same thing with chemistry and physics. It's two different angles of looking at the same thing, and without looking at it from both angles, you're not going to truly understand
Now,
what you're looking at.
Sargoy is asking, Surfer, how do you make a bomb?
I don't know. I've never tried to make a bomb.
Do you believe him, chat?
Surfer, how do you make a bomb?
Well, tell
don't
us
know.
how you make a bomb,
I don't
bro.
know how to make a bomb. I've never made a bomb.
You never read the Anarchist
No,
cookbook?
I thought about getting it, but I didn't get it. Because I think it's fucking most of it's bullshit, to be honest. If I was gonna like learn how to make a bomb, I'd figure out how to make an actual fucking bomb. I wouldn't get the Anarchist cookbook. You know, I'd get some real legit fucking
Surfer's
sources
gonna
on how to
figure
make
out
it.
how to enrich uranium.
Yeah.
Now,
No, I got no
asks,
plans to make any bombs.
he asks, Surfer, what is Le Chatelier's principle?
I don't know.
Trifox asks, have you made a bong, Surfer?
Shad, dude. Yeah, I've made plenty of bongs in my fucking life.
Tell them about
I
your
used to
bong,
smoke a lot
sir.
of weed. I don't know. I don't know. I've made a lot of fucking
What was the
bongs.
most
I made a lot of
inventive?
parachutes and a lot of fucking
Tell them
bongs.
about the parish. Tell them about the milk
first
bag.
one. The first smoking device I ever made when I was a degenerate. The first smoking device I ever made when I was a stupid fucking, I was a retard in fucking like grade 8. I took a fucking, like this straw. It was like this straw that fucking bends, you know? It was sort of like this. Like the straw looked like this, right? So you could bend it however you fucking wanted. And I attached like I stacked like 4 pieces of Lego together with a fucking hole in the center and like taped them to this straw, and then fucking got like this Lego bowl, like it was shaped like a bowl but it was fucking Lego, and put it in the top and built Lego around it. I fucking would put weed in it and smoke weed through this fucking plastic straw and fucking Lego. You know, that's a terrible idea. Like, when I ended up taking it apart, like the Lego bowl piece had completely melted. So we had smoked a whole piece of fucking Lego. You know, you don't want to do that. That's a terrible idea. That will fuck up your lungs, you know. Pretty severely if you did that enough, I'm sure.
Well, tell them about the milk bag.
Have they not seen the milk bag?
Some of them have. Most of them have.
Oh, I'll go get it.
Surfer's getting the milk bag. 1-2 says he's seen it. 1-2, do you remember when Sargoy banned you?
Oh, fuck.
Who remembers when Sargoy banned 1-2?
Here's the milk bag. So I made this when I was in high school. It's the fucking... Well, this is version 2.0. And the reason it's version 2.0 is just because it got so gross inside, so I remade it. But it's the exact same thing, right? Like, it's a milk bag. It's an 8-liter water bottle I got from when I used to work at Sobeys when I was a kid. You know? And you'd put a socket bowl in the top of the water bottle there. You see, I cut that out and I just put a socket bowl wrapped in tape in there and fucking... You'd put like a layer of fucking weed, layer of tobacco, layer of weed, and you'd do like 7 or 8 fucking layers. And you could just brew her fucking dirty yellow. You know, I just brew her dirty yellow. And I could take it in fucking 2 hits. You know? Only my buddy Ryan and my buddy Mitch did it like 1 time. But only me and my buddy Ryan could ever take this in fucking 2 hits. And I've seen, actually, this girl Jade, this fucking girl Jade, 1 time took it in 2 hits. She could fucking do it. I think she did that a few times. You know, me, Ryan, and Jade realized a few people could do it in 3. Most people it would take 4 or 5 hits to fucking get all the smoke out of it.
King of the Swamp says you should chuck that in the bin.
No, it's sentimental. That's why I hold on to it.
Lots of people are saying it looks awful or whatever.
Oh, it is, you know. My mom dated this guy one time. She brings this guy home. I think his name was Doug. Like, I legitimately think this guy's name was Doug. I don't really remember. But this guy comes over and we're all fucking blazing in my basement. And he tries to be a hero. And he's telling me, he's looking at our parachutes and our buckets and whatnot. He goes, "Oh yeah, you guys smoke a parachute?" He goes, "Let me tell you, back in my day, I invented the parachute." Like, the guy legitimately tells us that he invented the parachute, you know? He goes, "Back in my day, I invented the parachute. That thing," he goes, "that's nothing." You know? My buddy Mitch goes, "Well, RJ could take it in 2 tokes. Like, it's pretty impressive. You should see it." He goes, "No, that's nothing. I could take it in 1 toke." You know? And meanwhile, like, it's an 8-liter water bottle. Like, the average human lung capacity is like 4.4 liters. So, you know, like, it's an 8-liter water bottle plus. Like, it's at least 10 liters of smoke. So there's no way someone has a 10-liter fucking lung capacity. They're gonna take it in 1 fucking toke. So he goes, "Yeah, brew me 1. So oh fuck, there's a fucking beetle. So
man.
I fucking get up there, I brew him just a dirty yellow one. And he maybe goes for it, he maybe lifts the bag this much. Like, it barely goes up. And he just coughs his lungs out. And then I took it from him and took the rest in 2 tones, you know. And then he goes, "Holy shit, that's the best parachute I've had in my whole life." You know, like, he was just juiced about it after that. But Buddy came in trying to be a fucking hero. Tells us he invented the parachute and just got fucking smoked. You know, but that's the milk bag.
Johnny Takasawa says to use water like a normal person.
You can't put water in a fucking parachute. That's retarded. You can put water in a bucket or a waterfall. You know. And I used to prefer a bucket.
But he's saying you're not inhaling the volume of the milk bag. You're inhaling the volume of smoke, which is nothing compared to the volume of the milk bag.
But it's a fucking 8-liter water bottle. Like it doesn't matter. Like PV equals nRT. So let's take a look at this, right? So what you're saying, PV equals nRT. So no, not nRJ, nRT. So fucking you have pressure, volume, number of moles, like the R constant, and fucking. And fucking temperature, or whatever the fuck. So the temperature is gonna be the temperature of the fucking smoke. That's pretty much fucking constant. R is gonna have its fucking constant. There's gonna be a certain number of moles of smoke particles, but like the volume, like what you're saying is the pressure of it is fucking different. I don't know, but like the volume is literally fixed.
Look at them, they're saying to prove it. And it proves nothing.
No, like the volume's literally fixed, you know? The volume of the bottle doesn't
But they're
change.
saying, what
It's
about
an
the
8
density?
fucking...
They're saying the density.
They're probably talking about pressure. I don't know if density's in the
Well,
fucking...
Sargoy says all you need is P1V1 equals P2V2.
Yeah. Because N and R would be the same for the same substance, and we're in the fucking same temperature. So if the pressure changes, what he's saying is that if you have a pressure and volume in the gas, and it changes to a different fucking pressure and volume, because these remain constant, as this goes up, like you can say P1, V1, equals nRT, but P2, V2 also equals nRT. So because nRT equals nRT, yeah, you get P1, V1 equals fucking P2, V2. And I know they use that in chemistry. You know, I only ever took first year chemistry in university, and it's been like 10 years. I think about physics a lot more than fucking chemistry. But chemistry.
Now John Smith has.
I know you use that shit.
John Smith has said smoke is easily compressed. You could kill the bag in one go. Think about taking a 2-liter gravity bong hit. You can take it all at once.
Well, yeah, it's 2 liters, right? Like your lung capacity is fucking should be like 4.4 liters around there. I measured my lung capacity in biology class in high school, and it was like 5.3 liters. Now I smoked for like 10 years after that, which probably fucked it up, you know, but. Of course you can inhale 2 liters of something, you know? You have fucking like 4 liters of capacity in your lungs. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know what else to say about that.
Codex Machina says the chicken is burned by now.
No, it takes 75 minutes. It takes 60 to 80 minutes, so I'm giving it 75. We still got another fucking 52 minutes until it's ready.
How the fuck are you gonna keep this show going for 52 more minutes?
I don't know, buddy. Does fucking someone really have a video of Kraut beating off? Is that real?
No.
Pretending he's manual.
Somebody was saying they found like this history YouTuber jerking off, so I made a joke that it was Kraut.
You know, there's a good chance here. No, pause it. There's a good chance that there's a video of Surfer beating off somewhere on the web. There is a good chance that exists. When I was in grade 8 and I was a degenerate, this fucking girl added me on MSN Messenger, you know, and she got me to beat off on webcam while she did herself with this pink dildo, or I forget the color, I think it was fucking pink, right? So I'm beating off this girl on webcam, but I'm on webcam beating off. Now, you know, for all I know, in my fucking young, naive state, it could have just been like a fucking porn clip that some 40-year-old man had put up so he could get a video of me beating off, or some weird shit like that. But legitimately, I did that. So, like, even if it was fucking her, you know, and she could have recorded it. I mean, I recorded her doing herself with the dildo, you know. So fucking, there's a good chance she recorded me beating off when I was in grade 8, and that might exist in the fucking depths of the internet somewhere. But I don't give a fuck. You know, I used to run around naked when I was that age. You know.
Helen Keller says the only way you can cook a butterflied chicken for that long is if the oven is really low, and I kind of feel like that's not what's going on.
It's at 375 Celsius. No, it's 375.
People are saying that you've admitted to having child pornography because you recorded the underage girls' webcam.
No, well, I mean, she was a couple of years older than me, you know, and I fucking, like, I don't have that anymore. Like, that computer's fucking been gone for fucking, how old?
But she was underage, Surfer.
Well, she would have been like 16, 17, you know. I was fucking like, what? How old was I in grade 8? Like 14?
Yeah.
I was 13, 14 years old. So, like, they'd have child
She was only 17.
You know?
Did you ever hear the Raka Raka Ali song? She was only 17, bro. I'm gonna put that on, actually. I don't even give a shit.
But, like, that computer's long gone. Like, that clip that I got hurt. And to be honest, I don't even think I recorded the video. I wasn't adept enough to screen record or anything like that. So I just took print screens so I could show my buddies this fucking, you know, but it was a long time ago. It doesn't exist
So you
anymore.
showed all your buddies the child pornography you downloaded?
No,
So you distributed child pornography? People are pretty rattled about your child pornography claims.
No, buddy, like, literally it was me. Like, they fucking honeypot trapped me into beating off on webcam. So if anything, there's a child pornography video of Surfer when Surfer was 13, 14 years old beating off on the internet. But, you know, I don't feel like a victim about that or anything.
Was a honeypot trap?
Well, it was, you know. This fucking girl adds me on MSN Messenger. She adds you on MSN Messenger, and the first thing she fucking says is she's hitting on me like one of those fucking porn bots, you know, and then gets me to beat off on webcam, you know.
Holy shit.
Oh well. That's how life goes.
Burning it all down. Welcome to Burning It All Down with Surfer. The death of the channel. Here's the theme song for tonight.
I don't have a video of me beating off when I was 13, 14, but it might exist. Like a video of Surfer beating off when he was fucking 13, 14 might exist somewhere on the internet, is all I'm saying. So, you know, if someone's got a video of Kraut beating off and pretending he's playing no woes, I don't have a lot of sympathy for the guy. You know, and I'd say send it to Andy Worski so he can fucking review it and upload it. And you know, this girl that I was fucking beating off to on webcam when I was 13, 14 could have been 20 years old for all I know, you know. I don't fucking know. It's good.
Surfer, I think you need to take a seat. I think you might need to take a seat. We need to see the
seat, buddy.
We need to find the transcript.
You know,
The MSN
I'm lying
chat
in bed
transcript.
the other night. I'm lying in bed the other night, and I pulled out one of my pubic hairs, and I tied it into 7 knots for each of the celestial spheres. 1 for each of the 7 thrones of the celestial spheres.
What?
No, that's not true. I only tied it into like 5, 6 knots, probably. You know, none of it was for the celestial spheres. No.
People are saying you did not.
No, I get it. What's interesting is when you're tying knots in your fucking pubic hair, for some reason, at least in mine, it's not like you tie like 5, 6 different knots in a row, but they fucking like each knot progressively like it goes to the exact same spot as the previous knot. So you end up with just one big knot. I don't know, I guess you're lying there sort of bored, you know.
Well, Noggin says prove it. Tie one right now.
You know, I saved it. I saved
You
it.
saved it?
No, I lost it. You know, I lost it.
You lost it?
Yeah, it's
Well, you
fucking-
saved it and then you lost it? I think you still have it.
No, I put it.
Do you still have it?
I put it on my fucking dresser beside my bed, and I couldn't find it when I
What?
went looking for it.
People are saying the story doesn't make sense.
I went looking for it so I could fucking tell you that I did that.
What?
I don't know. I just thought it'd be sort of jokes if I told you that.
No,
But it's fucking gone.
That's fucking jokes, bud. Holy shit.
That's alright.
Well, it's time to listen to fucking Warski, I guess.
You know, I think Kowarski's lost his mind. Like what I just said might be sort of insane, but you know,
Sort
like,
of insane?
you know, fuck, you know, it's. I don't think it's that.
You
fucking
like
strange.
admitted to distributing child pornography and then said you were fucking tying your pubes into 7 knots,
No,
bro.
buddy, I never distributed child pornography. That's a fucking huge stretch. You know? There might be a video of fucking me when I was a fucking child beaten off that someone else fucking honeypotted me into fucking beating off on the
Fuck, bro. Zoom's gonna burn down our house.
Fuck it. But, you know, I did fucking tie my fucking pubic hair into 5 or 6 knots, you know, just because I was curious about it, you know.
Well,
It's
people are
sort of
saying
interesting me
people
at
are
the
saying
time.
they can't believe you fell off the sobriety wagon.
Oh, I'm fucking sober, you know. I fucking not drinking any beers tonight, you know. I quit smoking weed a while ago. I'm just drinking fucking waters, you know. I got Aquafina. The
So you guys
taste
are-
of purity.
Surfer is high on life.
Yeah, you know.
Sir, can you crank the volume on the fucking receiver quick?
You know what? I was eating fucking fruit today. I went for a run. And then I was eating some fruit. I had a couple cups of coffee, and now I've been talking for the last fucking 5 hours, so it's got me sort of juiced up. You know, I had a good lift today. I had a really good fucking lift today, to the point that one of the sets fucking made me lightheaded, you know. Ooh, it fucking dazed me.
People are
Really
saying
good,
the
bud.
water is actually vodka. It's the oldest trick in the book, bud.
It's the oldest. Well, if the water is vodka, how would it be so cold?
Well, vodka can get that cold.
Yeah, but look at it. It wouldn't look like that. You can't see the difference? You can't see the difference?
They're demanding that you shake it.
Yeah, I'll shake it. Look,
There are no bubbles. It's vodka.
what do you mean?
There has to be bubbles, or it's vodka.
See the
There's
bubble?
no bubbles, bro.
There
there's-
was. You
there's
gotta watch
no
it a bit
bubbles,
quicker than
bro.
that, But you know, put on Worski, you know. Put on
Hey,
Worski.
listen,
That's enough.
Worski, I know you don't do fantastic. My God, the internet is on fire.
Like, hold on,
YouTube
just
is
pause
burning that.
Like, look at his hair, you know? It looks like the guy hasn't showered in a week and a half. Like, his fucking hair is bright. it's just gleaming with the fucking grease. And you just get the odd fucking touch of the ponytail, you know, and it just shines. The guy's got fucking bags under his eyes. He's got bags under his eyes that are this big. You know, looks like he hasn't slept for a fucking week. He's just completely disheveled.
You know, it just looks bad. Like, people are speculating he's on coke, but, like, he can't even afford cocaine. Like, he's just trying to steal his mom's Adderall, I guess, and fucking snort them up his nose, but...
Well, maybe that's how Ralph got him on the show as a co-host again. He said that he'd buy him 2 weeks worth of cocaine or something like that.
Well, Dick Masterson shipped him coke in the mail.
Ralph made $1,000 last week, remember? So maybe he spent it on more.
Guys, Ralph made a whole $1,000. Everybody... I made $1,000 last week.
No, this is legitimately pretty insane what Andy Orski's about to fucking say.
This is some insane
Like,
shit.
watch his face as he
This
says
is
it.
this is like
actually, it looks like he's actually serious. You
like
know?
Worski is fucking unchained, guys. He's lost his fucking mind.
Versus Keemstar has caused Adpocalypse 3.0 with sponsors leaving and people attacking YouTubers. Sponsors, it's insane.
Like, look
People
at
are
the top
choosing
of his
side.
head when he
Keemstar
fucking
side,
looks
H3
down.
H3
Look
side,
at it
and
gleam.
they're going at
Look
it,
at how
battling
greasy it is.
non-stop. It's fucking insane.
His beard's just unkempt.
But
He's
people
wearing
are
a
now
wife
panicking
beater.
About the changed
You know.
landscape of YouTube, about how everything is going to be different from now on because of this war. And where have I been? I've been co-hosting on Killstream. That's right,
Wow,
Killstream
what a
there
great
on
choice.
DLive.tv/.
What a great life decision.
And every midnight, I do my own show, The Twisted Mind of Andy Worski and Game Stream on DLive.tv/subculture. And I've just been witnessing outside of YouTube, looking in, going, holy fuck. But people, I think, are not looking at the bigger picture. They're not thinking outside the box. How do we save YouTube, everyone's wondering? Well, picking a side won't do shit, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you how to save YouTube.
Okay, are you fucking ready for this take? Are you ready for the Galactus brain take of Worski? Like, I honestly think he's trying to, like, rip my material off about, like, paralyzing Ralph and raping him in the hospital. He even will use the word starfish here. So, I don't know, guys. I think Andy's trying to rip me off here, but he's, like, he says, looks crazy and insane.
No, I think Worski hasn't slept for a week and a half, and he's about to tell us his fucking deepest desires, his most innermost fantasies, you know?
Listen to this shit.
H3 and Killer Keemstar need to have gay sex with each other. That's right. They need to fuck right now. They have to either fight or fuck. But fighting is old. What is KSI versus Logan Paul? Who gives a shit about fighting and boxing? I want to see those two fuck. Imagine H3 with his Teddy fresh shorts right between his legs, bent over, and Killer Keemstar comes and pulls out his cock and shoves it deep.
You know, like the OnlyFans fucking isn't quite doing it for him anymore. You know, he's had enough looking
Hold
at
on.
pictures and naked
Listen to
women.
him go.
Pounding him, fill that shit, fills him up with his Killer Keemstar cum. That's right, his cum.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Killer Keemstar cum. It's a real fucking thing. The Killer Keemstar cum.
You know.
What the fuck are we talking about? Is bum crease being filled with Killer Keemstar cum? The dumpster pumping fantasy of Worski here. It gets worse.
He
It
just
gets
says
worse,
with
ladies
such a
and gentlemen.
straight face, you know, like just so serious. He doesn't fucking say it.
How
You
is
know?
this real life, my dude? How is this real, my dude?
It's pouring out of H3's eye. I'm just saying.
It's
Close
pouring.
your eyes right now. Close your eyes, okay?
Close your eyes,
Now
chat.
Picture this.
Picture this.
Ethan Klein, naked. Killer Keemstar, naked. Them 69ing each other. Whoa! Till their cocks start throbbing and they fill each other's mouths so full of cum that it pours down both of their fucking ears. Ela Klein sitting on the chair next to them going, Ethan, crying.
Like maybe this is why Worski's growing out his beard like this.
Like, honestly, that Surfer, like, has Worski just completely fucking lost it? Or,
Like he fucking seems serious, but like you look at him, he looks like he hasn't fucking showered or slept for the last week and a half, you know?
like,
He's fucking-
holy shit. It's really bad. It's really bad. And he just, it seems like the last little bit, few brain cells has left, he's melted. You know, and there's just nothing left to his brain. He's just like, he's just fucking lost it. Oh, man.
Up and she tastes it, and then she realized it's not kosher because it's not Ethan Klein's cum, but it's Keemstar's cum is G-fueled tasting cum, and she realizes that she's not going to go to heaven now because she ate something that's not kosher. My God. I'm just saying.
What do you mean?
This would really change the landscape of YouTube. Because then, after they fuck each other, right? They ram each other in the...
Guys, this is the ultimate PSA. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. I'm serious. Don't start with the nose candy or the fucking meth or the ecstasy. Don't do it, kids. You're gonna end up like this guy, fantasizing about like a bearded Mexican Jew and another Jew having gay sex. This is what will happen. This is your brain on drugs.
This is why I say if you want a video of Kraut beating off released, this is the guy to send it to. You know,
the videos were real. Like the PSAs were real all this time, Surfer.
Yeah, you shouldn't do drugs. You know, you shouldn't be a degenerate. This is what happens to you.
So, fill each other's starfish.
Somebody's like, that's you in 10 years, PPP. 1, I will probably never be that thin. 2, I will probably be dead in 10 years.
Yes. And they fucking face fuck each other, right? After they're done, we as YouTubers or D-Livers like myself go to the fucking sponsors and go, hey, if you don't re-sponsor them, you are anti-LGBTQ. Whoa. G Fuel, homophobes.
This is the 14-dimensional chess of Andy Ray Swirsky.
Old Spice? I didn't know you hated gay people. Old Spice? What are you?
This is how they get Keemstar's G Fuel sponsor back, so he can fucking hit Worski in his beard with his G Fuel flavored
Post
shit.
it on Twitter. And
So, like, all you gotta do, right, to get your sponsors back is just suck a dick and post it on Twitter. That's what he said. That's all you have to do to get your sponsors back is suck a dick, post it on Twitter, and then call everybody homophobic.
You know, and like you'd think this has gotta be just a joke, you know, like Worski's trying to be funny, but like he's really put a lot
I know,
into
bro.
this. Like,
The chat's taking
everything he said, he just seems dead serious about it.
the chat's
You know.
taking Worski's side, and there's actually now more thumbs down than thumbs up on the video. It's over. The audience has turned on us, Surfer. They're saying that Andy's right, and that this is the 14-dimensional chess.
I mean, if you want to get some sponsors, just go suck a man's penis on video and put it up on your fucking Twitter or whatever. You know, see how she goes.
There we go, there, ladies and gentlemen. People are flagging the stream in Worski's honor now.
call them homophobes. Boom. Sponsorship problem is completely fixed. And not to mention that if H3 and Keemstar fuck each other in the assholes, that would be less gayer than what they are doing right now.
He can't even
about
speak
internet
properly.
bullying. My God.
So bad.
My God. Ladies and gentlemen, spread this video around. Hit like
Why
on it.
would you?
Follow me on dlive.tv/subculture. Links down there where I do rants like this every midnight. And sometimes I'm late when I'm on Kill Stream, but I do host the Kill Stream, co-host the Kill Stream. But all I'm saying is come visit me there if you want some ideas that are outside the box.
Certainly outside the box.
Hold on.
There.
Oh, and by the way, H3 and Killer Keemstar, if you do this, I want in.
Let's hear that again.
You just watch the
Oh,
look
and
in
by the
his
way,
eyes.
H3 and Killer Keemstar, if you do this, I want in.
So Worski wants to have gay sex there with Keemstar and
You know,
Ethan Klein.
just the fucking look in his eyes as he says that, you know.
It's just a real disaster. It's
I don't know, maybe Coach does have a video of fucking Ralph and Andy having gay sex in Knoxville after all, you know. Maybe Coach isn't completely full of shit.
Well, I just want to show everybody one video that really illustrates my struggle. So this may as well be called Mein Kampf, the PPP edition. You know, it's just exhausting dealing with the idiocy of these guys.
Because Pinocchio's nose grows when he lies because he's becoming more Jewish. Is that why? Is that the hidden message there? No,
That's
serious though. You know, that was
That's-
a serious question. I don't, you know.
that's my struggle every day. That's my struggle every day, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay.
It's the burden I bear on my back. Fuck's sake. Here it's time for Mr. Mop It Up's charity stream.
I'm asking an honest question about Pinocchio. Like, you'll just tell me, you'll go, you know what, Surfer? I think we need to kill every last Jew. You know? And I'm the one trying to talk some sense into you. That, you know, it's about getting them to fucking convert, you know, and repent of their degeneracy. And if they won't, go back to fucking Israel and stay there, you know, and make it great. You know? I try to be the fucking, you know, the reasonable, the fucking voice of reason, you know? You know, well, I'll be right back.
Everybody wants Jim.
Well, good morning, chaps. You feeling good? Have you got those wallets ready? All right, let's get into these super berries. You heard the lady, chat. Make sure you got those super chats on double this time. Bing, bing, woohoo.
Everybody love the gym stream tonight?
Everybody, it's saying because you got that, it's just raining fucking money, you know?
Yeah. Everybody, it's time to I don't know. Let's watch Gator 1. Guys, Gator 1.
I can see you, Kraut. I can smell your oats, Kraut. It is me, the Fast Fan. I have followed you for years. I know you inside out. I have studied your life as if it was my own. I can see you hiding in your trout bunker, plotting, scheming, doing whatever you can to take my precious Karen from Ralph. Peace be upon him.
True.
I will have you know that nobody escapes me.
What?
I have been on the board since I was a little boy. I still am now that I am a little less little boy. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see the skies until Ralph made me wear a mask.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Gator 1. Gator 1. It's another fantastic fucking Kraut Kino there.
You wanna see fucking Pete Goldie's hot take? Faith Goalie says she's Team Keemstar because he's defending the Catholic Church.
Keemstar is defending the Catholic Church.
That's Faith Goalie's hot take. I don't think I've ever seen a worse take from Faith Goalie.
That's got to be the worst take in the history of fucking man.
Gator typed, "Gay Ops Winston," and pressed enter, as he leaned back with the smuggest of smirks contorting through the groves in the flesh of his face. He had done it. He had caught the notorious Godwinson, and he had done it all by himself. He didn't need any Anon's praise. He was the man who could achieve the results that Ethan Ralph wanted. He caught that person, the notorious idol of the image wars, red-handed. The thought alone made his chest palpitate in furious vigor that he had not experienced since he had imagined the warmth of blonde Puerto Rican's loving embrace. He silently chuckled to himself, his fat walls threatening to constrict the arteries of his heart. He leaned to his side to grab the bottle of Gatorade from the floor. As he lifted back up into his chair, relieving a joyous grunt, he realized that the bottle was empty.
Above the
He threw
TV.
it across the room, aiming for the pile of empty bottles, some of which had been lying around for 2 weeks, waiting to be brought to the trash. He coughed, and for a brief, frightening moment thought, cardiac arrest, as he slowly lifted his mass from the worn-out chair, wiggling to release the adhesive bonding the sweat had formed between his flesh and the wood. He stomped off into a quest for a new full bottle. After having searched through a pile of bottles filled with piss, he returned 5 minutes later, steadily slipping back into his chair. Carefully, lest the chair break under the momentum that his 600-pound body could create in a sudden loss of composure to gravity. The now cooled down sweat briefly bringing a moment of cooling refreshment tingling down his spine. He glanced at the digital clock next to his screen, and through the layers of several
Did
months
Trout
of
write
dust,
this?
he could make
I
out
don't
what
know.
time it was, but not that a time mattered anywhere. He pushed his hand
fucking
through a forest of
storyteller.
empty candy wrappings to reach for the mouse, steadily maneuvering his fingers into a position that would allow him to click without having his fat fingers roll the mouse wheel. Finally succeeding, he scrolled down the thread that had become occupied by these vile people who had made fun of Ethan Ralph. Those people, hiding behind the cowardice known as anonymity, had the audacity of claiming that they were more successful than him, that they were smarter than him, that just by laughing at him, they were right, and he was wrong. He attempted to resist his deep inner urge to reply after reading post after post after post, mocking his appearance, demeanor, his intelligence, his occupation, the sound of his voice, and everything he had been saying.
These fucking incels, man.
But one post in particular attracted his attention. It was a screen cap from his private Discord server, where he had typed mere minutes before. The poster revealed that the user who had talked about Godwinson contacted his much
It sounds like
desired
something that
beloved
Godwinson
And in
wrote,
fact,
you know? Like,
being
how it's
incorrect.
fucking worded, it sounds
Shannon's
like
face
Godwinson
turned
wrote.
pale as a man who barely saw 2 hours of sunlight a week could get. He had not expected this.
Oh, fuck.
But his plan had been so perfect. How could they? How could he, the base Shannon himself, the eternal old fag, have fallen for such an obvious ruse? All the built-up anxiety came crashing back through as he silently shed a tear, alone in his one-bedroom apartment.
Why what's the ball pit therapist?
Sorry, it's the Ball Pit Therapist. Somebody asked what channel it was, and it is indeed the Ball Pit Therapist.
What's chat saying, buddy? Fuck these stuff. What's chat saying?
They're not
Just right
saying
there.
fucking anything useful, I'm sure. Surfer, what do you think about Ghost Coin?
I'm sort of interested in it. You know what? I don't know enough about crypto to really have a good take, but if I knew more of what I was doing, I would absolutely buy Ghost Coin right now. I got a lot of faith in John McAfee, you know, and I got a lot of faith in his fucking Ghost Coin. I just like I only use Coinbase, to be honest. Like, I know I shouldn't keep my crypto on an exchange. Like, what I need to do is learn more about having my own fucking wallet, you know, and actually figure out what I'm doing with the crypto. But I only hold a couple coins on fucking Coinbase, to be honest. Ghost isn't on fucking Coinbase because it's fucking new, right? It's not very big, but...
Well, Kraut said good morning, bro.
Oh, good morning, Kraut. You know, is it fucking about that time? And where is he, in Austria?
Yeah.
What time is it right now in Austria?
Well, it's actually 6 a.m.
Is it? So yeah, that's good morning. It is morning for us too. It's 1:13. You know. So
No, it's probably 8 or 9 in the morning there. Fuck.
Yeah. So it's fucking perfect late morning time for. Oh, good morning, to you, Kraut.
The reality is, Kraut actually still hasn't gone to bed from yesterday.
Kraut only needs to sleep every like 30 years after he's eaten 7 livers, though. Isn't that the fucking case?
Yeah, like Kraut only needs to sleep once every 30 years. After he gets his 5 livers, he regenerates.
Yeah. You know, he sleeps in his cocoon.
We love Kraut. Kraut delivered the greatest keynote with the Gator videos. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Those are pretty fucking on point. Those are pretty jokes, you know. I enjoyed those. But yeah, no, the Ghost Coin, if I fucking knew more what I was doing, I would buy Ghost Coin. But I mean, I would also buy the 6ix9ine chain just because fucking, you know, it might fucking... If you had bought the 6ix9ine chain and sold it a couple days later,
I already press one if you press one.
Quite a bit of money.
Press 1 if you love Jim and you want to give him money. Press 1.
Jim is the grifter supreme, you know.
I love Jim.
The fucking grift king, you know.
We're getting lots of ones.
Menace, the grifter menace wouldn't be the same without Jim, you know.
Well, Sargoy, you know, lots of people are hitting 1, Sargoy. So you're blown out again. Sargoy thought everybody would hit 2, but lots of people love Jim and want to give Jim money.
You know, Jim's pretty
Ha
funny.
I love Jim.
Jim is pretty funny, you know. Jim's good at fucking what he is, you know, and he's really witty and he's got a good sense of humor. Like, of course, he's not near as entertaining as he used to be because he's sold out, you know. He's probably a federal agent now or working with fucking some sort of federal agent, you know.
Hey, Jim, have some money.
And he just reads super chats and doesn't try anymore, which, you know, the guy probably knows he's on his way out, so that's why he's doing that, right? But, like, Jim's pretty funny when Jim's trying to be funny. He's sold out, you know, in his old age. And you should never sell out. You know, we learned in the X-Files today what happens when you sell out.
You win.
And you put money before what's right.
You win.
Yeah, buddy, with Jews you win.
Well, yeah.
Look, we remember what happened to me and I thought that. You know?
It worked.
What happened to Croc, buddy, when you thought that?
It worked out well for everybody involved, actually.
You know? It never works out.
With Jews, the rule is you always win.
So in advance, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a bowl. You see, I rinsed off my fucking can because I killed a beetle with it.
They're demanding you check the chicken.
No, the chicken's got to take 75 minutes. It says 60 to 80 minutes. It's fucking, we still got another fucking 17 minutes for the chicken's done. I don't even need to check it. I know that's how long it's going to take. But I will check. You know, just for fucking.
It's burnt.
No, it's just about done. It's just about done. So I'm gonna fucking. Open up my beans here with the can opener, just like so. One trick with the can opener is I open the can with the can flat on a surface, and that way it's not rocking back and forth, so that you don't spill any of the fucking juice from inside of the can. You do it on a flat surface, it does a nice fucking circle.
Well, Helen Keller says it doesn't take 75 minutes to cook a chicken. It's going to be dry.
Well, it says fucking 60 to 80 minutes. So what do you think? In fucking, like now it's been 60 minutes. You're saying it's done now?
No, she's saying it should have been done in 20 minutes.
No, it'll be done in one more minute. Not completely, no. I'm going to give it at least an additional 10 minutes beyond that.
Helen Keller says no.
Well, what does chat think? Press 1 for 5 more minutes. Press 2 for 10 more minutes.
We got a 1. We got a 1, a 1, a 2, a 1, a 2, a 2. Kraut says 2.
Kraut knows best. Yeah. Not Kraut's fucking first time cooking with Gypsy Blood.
Press 5 if we should make Kraut the mod, the Janny for the stream. Press 6 if Sargoy does such a good job cleaning it up. We don't need Kraut.
With any little beans left on the side, you can get them out with your finger and just start eating them. So, I'm just going to rinse out my can, because you should rinse out your cans before you put them in the recycling. That is, if you have recycling in your fucking area. Now, you rinse out your cans first.
It looked as though 5 was going to win, but the 6s have surged in. The 6s have surged in. Sargoy is the Janny forever. The one true Janny to rule them all. He has the one broom.
The one broom to rule them all. And now, you can see here your beans. When you pour them in, it's like a peak, right? Like an iceberg. So you want to just sort of jiggle them into place like that. Just give them some jiggles, back and forth. You can maybe turn it. Give her some more jiggles in a different direction, and that mixes it up. Helps flatten it a bit more.
PP Poomer says it looks gross.
Keep jiggling it. That's alright, buddy. Fuck. I'm gonna put. So now the microwave's sort of dirty on the inside, so I'm just going to put this over top before I microwave them. And they take about 2 minutes. I do an extra 20 seconds, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. So we're going to go a minute and 10 seconds.
We're just riding the extreme Dutch angle. Just to try and give the viewer fucking motion sickness.
What's a Dutch angle, buddy?
It's like this, buddy.
Why is it Dutch?
Well, because it's kind of screwy.
Yeah. Well, I got a little bit of Dutch in me, but most of it's Frisian, you know. The Dutch in me is fucking Frisian. Most of it. You know, maybe a little fucking Jewish.
Sargoy says
Little
10
Jewish.
minutes until the food is ready. 15 minutes until PPP can wait no more and eat Surfer or the phone.
You know, I'm just trying to cut back a little bit, go on the weight loss, or PPP is.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh,
press
it's not
1.
that much.
Press 1 if you think the weight loss arc is happening. Press 2 if the weight loss arc isn't happening. Press 1 if the weight loss arc is happening. Press 2 if it's not happening. There's so many ones. Everybody believes in the weight loss arc.
Well, yeah, buddy, if you don't do the weight loss arc, you're probably not actually going to be able to get up out of the couch. I give it in a year and a half. 2 years, you're not going to be able to get up out of the fucking couch. You know?
Don't
So
worry,
you gotta
buddy.
have the weight loss arc,
No.
or else fucking Weasel or fucking Ethan Ralph are just going to get some jokes video of you trying to get out of the couch, or you actually can't get out of the couch.
Nah, buddy, you'll always be able to get up out of the couch, pal.
I'm
gonna become symbiotic with the couch.
The couch will get up with you.
The couch will get up with me, buddy.
So, after a minute and 10, you want to fucking stir your beans. Now, because the shape of the beans are sort of hard to stir, so you just got to get underneath of them and sort of flip them around. And then you can see, get a little bit on the fork, so you just eat that. Oh, now we need to put the fucking paper towel back in, cover it up. Go another minute, 10 seconds.
Surfer,
One thing though,
you spilled your beans, Surfer.
well, I ate the ones I
You spilled your beans.
Sorry, life goes on. One thing you shouldn't do though.
Why'd you have to spill your
No, buddy,
beans?
hold on. I ate the bean off the fork standing up. You shouldn't actually eat with a fork standing up, because if you fall and you have the fucking fork in your mouth, the fork's gonna stab you through the back of the throat and kill you. So you don't want to walk around or be standing up when you eat. You want to sit down when you eat.
But
So
you
that was a
spilled
bad
your.
example.
But you spilled your beans, Surfer.
That doesn't matter, buddy.
No, it does.
That doesn't matter at all, because I hate
You can't.
beans.
No, it's
So,
not. You spilt the beans, bro.
I don't even know what that means.
Well, how do you not understand it? You saw it.
But I ate it, buddy. It's not that big.
You
of a deal.
spilled your beans.
Yeah,
It's
but more
bad luck to
importantly-
curse a seabird, Surfer.
More importantly, you don't want to be walking around and using a fork. You know, you don't want to be standing up and eating with a fork.
Why
That's a
did you
bad
do it
example.
then?
Because, you know, I'm really agile, you know, so I fucking get away with it. But you shouldn't actually do that. That's
It's
a
bad luck to
example. That's
kill
all
a
I'm saying.
seabird. But it's
You
bad
don't
luck
want-
to kill a
You don't
seabird.
want to stab a fork through the back of your fucking neck.
Dude, I'm just saying
No,
you
it's
shouldn't.
not gonna be nice.
Well, it's better than spilling your beans.
Fuck off.
It's better than spilling your
What time is
beans.
it? Okay, the chicken's definitely done. So, we'll get the fucking chicken out of there. We're gonna turn off the oven.
You
before
can't
we
spill
forget.
your beans, lads.
What are you talking about?
Bro, you can't spill the beans.
And there's the chicken.
You still aren't getting the lighthouse reference, bro, about spilling your beans.
No, I'm not. I don't really remember that movie because I was fucking smoking weed while we watched it. You know, it fucking got me smoking weed again when fucking got it.
Well, you had a really good
And I
time.
don't- Yeah, but I don't remember. I fucking watched that whole movie, and I only remember like one image from it with like no sound. You know, and I was smoking weed. I just don't remember things. You know, you shouldn't smoke weed. It's degenerate.
Well,
It'll
shit.
fuck you up.
Then you would, if you hadn't been smoking weed, you wouldn't have spilled your beans.
Oh, maybe, buddy. Maybe I wouldn't.
You spill your beans.
Maybe. So here's the chicken. Now it looks about good, you know. It's fucking probably the right amount of time. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take.
Somebody asked, what one image do you remember, sir?
I have the image in my mind of them standing outside of the lighthouse. You know, and there's like waves hitting it. I don't know. I fucking don't really remember because I was smoking weed. Right. Now, I really should use my 9-inch carver to fucking carve this motherfucker in half. Here's the 9-inch
Yeah.
carver.
Le-
But
Le-
I'm not going to because I don't want to.
Did you hear that Leo quit the internet because Channy Juice got his docs?
No, he didn't. Did he?
He's quit the internet. Channy Juice is driving Josh off. Josh has sent He sent pictures of him in the fursuit to the church.
No, did he really?
It's over.
But like Leo really fucked off because of that.
No, who knows? There's rumors that Janny Juice has the pictures of Leo in the fursuit, and he's gonna send them to Leo's church.
Well, you know what? Leo's been pulling through as an honorary Aryan. It doesn't matter about the fursuit in the past, you know. I feel like he's repented of that. It doesn't matter that he's Asian, you know. I think that he's fucking been pulling through lately with his documentary and on This Week in Nectar as a real honorary Aryan. So, you know, you gotta give it to Leo. Leo's fucking pulling through. But I'm gonna get my Santoku style trimmer to cut it. I'm gonna use this fucking...
Remember, if you don't use a Santoko style trimmer, you're fucked.
I'm gonna cut this motherfucker right in half. Feels like there's a bit of a bone in there.
Yeah, Leo is Filipino.
Yeah, there's this fucking Jew. What is that, the wishbone or some fucking shit? Oh, there we go. Okay. So, which half do you want?
It doesn't matter to me, pal.
Here, I'll take the bigger half because you gotta do your fucking weight loss arc, but I can't tell. I think maybe that's wrong.
They're the same size, bro.
Yeah. So, well, let that cool. For
Now,
another
people are
minute.
demanding, where's the hot sauce, Surfer?
No, Surfer doesn't really like spicy foods, you know, so I don't use hot sauce. I'm
Huh.
not into fucking
Gay.
spicy shit.
Huh, gay!
Okay, buddy.
PPP eats the Ass Reaper hot sauce every day.
Yeah.
I slam back the Ass Reaper hot
So
sauce.
here's what you want to do. Because you see you got a lot of liquid in the beans. So you put the fucking paper towel over just like so. You hold it tight so you don't lose any beans.
Phantom Organization's in
Just
here
let all
again.
that juice drip out of it.
He's saying that Leo is a furry.
I don't know, but Leo is pretty base. Leo is a fucking honorary Aryan, and you know, like, you're fucking trying to call out Leo for making an ad hominem attack on fucking Josh as like a fucking like response to Josh's ad hominem attack on fucking Leo, you know, like figure it out. I stand here as a beacon of ideological purity for truth on the internet. And you know, if you're gonna say something, it needs to be true. You can't say things when you're full of shit. You know, and when you're saying this shit about Leo, you're full of shit.
But people
You know,
are saying...
most of what you do is pretty on point. And you know, Phantom Organization, I guess you got doxxed, and in response, you showed your face. And you now stream with your face. And I got a lot of respect for that, because that's the right thing to do. You shouldn't fucking fear all these trannies and fucking on the internet. You know, you should show your face. So you know what, props to you for that. But you can't be calling, like, you can't be calling out Leo for things that aren't actually true, you know? Like, it's pretty gay. It's fake and gay. You know, you need to, more people need to be a fucking beacon of ideological purity for truth on the internet. I tell
I don't know.
PPP that almost every single day.
I don't know, buddy. People are saying
know?
you're an intermensch because you wear glasses. And that you don't stand for what you stand for because you have weak eyes.
No, that's just wrong, you know. You see, the problem is, I got like blue-green eyes. And when you have this fucking color of eyes, and you look at a screen all fucking day, like I played way too many video games when I was a kid. And when you're looking at something, like, usually when you're looking at things, you have light that reflects off of the surface and comes to your eye. Whereas with these screens, it's fucking the direct source of light into your eye. So because I played fucking video games my whole life, it fucked up my eyes.
Sargoy
You know,
is...
because my eyes are fucking like sensitive to the light because they're blue-green. And we fucking evolved. White people have evolved to have blue-green eyes because we live in darker environments, right? So we need to be more sensitive to light in the darker environments. So because I've spent my whole life staring into a screen, it's fucked up my eyes because of the sensitivity.
Sargoy
You
says
know?
it's a hard cope and you need to shut the fuck up.
Well, clean it up, Sargoy, you know, fuck. You know, like I'd love to see what you look like. You know? So you get a fucking paper towel, because after you've rinsed out the fucking juice from the beans, there's usually a little bit left in the bottom. So I just get a paper towel and fold it up like so, and then you stick it right in the bottom, and you can soak up all the fucking liquid if you just drain it out like that. And you see, you just get the last little bit. So usually I cook 3 things, you know. I believe in a nice continental fucking meal with 3 different things on the plate. You know, I usually make sure I cook 3 things on the plate. But tonight, because the fucking chicken's so big, we're only doing the chicken and beans. And that's why we just got the 2 things. This one's your water, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, keep mixing up the fucking waters. So you get the fucking chicken. I'll take this side. And you see what's nice about this chicken? Is you get a fucking leg, you get a thigh, you get a fucking breast, and you get a wing, all in one. And I guess you even get a kidney, possibly. You know, if you're lucky, you get a kidney with it too. So you get a little bit of fucking everything. You get the best of all the worlds. I'm gonna take these
Guys, press 1 if Phantom Organization was flagged down by Ralph. Press 2 if he flagged himself.
Here, I guess you have plate too. Right? So here will be PPP's plate. We're gonna put his beans on first. So I got them in my hand.
Now, question everybody, should I ban the furry in the chat?
Is there a furry in the chat?
There's furry S.
Is it ironic though?
They're saying yes, I should ban him. Sargoy, clean it up, buddy. Clean up on all 6, Sargoy.
Well, you know, it's pretty fucking degenerate, you know, to be a furry. You know, but I think we need to...
It's over for the furry. He's getting the ban.
I think we need to show him love, you know.
Press 1.
Passion,
Press 1 to ban
You know?
to ban the furry from
and
chat.
fucking, you know, help him repent.
Press
you know?
2 to make him
Because
moderator
the
of the
furry's
chat.
Fucking degenerate, but it's not about banning the furry. It's about teaching the furry to repent and accept Jesus Christ into their heart. You know, that's what they need to do.
Oh, people are saying we should make him the moderator for the chat.
No, you don't want to get like these degenerates any fucking powers. You know?
We gotta give the furry the authority
want
to
them to repent.
ban
They don't
people
need
from the
authority.
chat.
Authority. We have the authority to fucking tell the furry to repent. You know, and teach them a better way. That's our prerogative.
What better way
Oh,
could there
fuck,
be than
these aren't
yiffing?
good. Here's a fork for you. Wait, I'll get you a fork and a knife.
Surfer, there's one last question that chat has for you.
What's up?
Well, Bagel Goose asked if you want to come inside Rainbow Dash.
No, buddy, that's fucking. You know.
You
like,
don't want to come.
That's the sort of shit I'm talking about. You need to fucking repent and accept Jesus in your fucking heart.
Do you not want to come inside Dashy?
No, buddy. I've never even watched My Little Pony. Like, you tell me about how you and fucking Croc used to watch My Little Pony.
It's a great show, buddy.
You guys fucking loved it.
It's
you
a
tried
great
to tell
show.
me about all the morals you learned.
Oh, there's
from
so
My
many
Little
morals
Pony.
from My Little
Like,
Pony,
you know, I would
bro.
never watch My Little Pony. Like, that's
Bro,
pretty
Surfer's a
fucking
closeted brony who clops to Rainbow Dash, boys.
No, buddy.
It's
You
true.
know, I signed up. I sold a water filter to a brony one time. The only time I've ever met like a real life fucking real time brony. You know, I got this fucking new agent shadowing me. That's just the biggest downer you would ever fucking meet. Like, he's trying to tell me no one's gonna sign up for the water filter, you know? Like, no one will sign up. They all say no. I've already, like, sold a couple this day. And I'm like, I'll show you. Every time a customer tells me not interested, this piece of shit, this guy's like a Mennonite, you know? I'm trying to teach him to sell water filters. This fucking piece of shit says to me every time a customer says no, he goes, see, I told you, no one wants it, you know, and it's fuck this guys, you know, I gotta sign something up for the phone. So I knock this guy's door. This guy's name is Ivan, you know, he had My Little Pony shit all over his fucking house. I'm in his house selling him this water filter. Right at the end of the night, me and Buddy get in his house and we're selling him this water filter. And he's got My Little Pony shit all over his fucking house, you know. And finally we go to get his banking info off of his laptop. And he pulls, like, his fucking desktop, his fucking background, whatever it is, the fucking, like, some My Little Pony image. So I asked him about it. I said, I can't help but notice you got the My Little Pony stuff all over. Like, what's with that? You know, I've never even heard of a brony. And he goes, this guy's like 30 years old, you know. And he goes, yeah. He goes, are you a brony too? He goes, I'm a brony. Are you a brony too? I go, no, I've never heard that. He goes, yeah, he starts telling me about it. He goes, yeah, I'm a brony. And my wife here, she's a Pegasus sister. His wife's like fucking mentally retarded, you know. I fucking hate this girl. She owns the home, so his like mentally retarded Pegasus sister fucking wife. We gotta get on the fucking phone call to verify with head office this fucking installation, you know. We're gonna do a same day installation in like 15 minutes, you know. So she's doing the verification call. They ask her, like, she's like 26, 27 at the time, right? The CSR, because they have to confirm they're not over 70, so you're not signing up dinosaurs. The CSR asked her, she goes, can I confirm that you're not over 70, you know? And she goes, yeah, like, she goes, are you over 70? And she goes, yeah. But she doesn't sound like it, so the CSR goes, Are you over 70? She goes, yeah. And I go, no, because she thinks 17, right? I go, no, 70, like, you're not over 70. And this mentally retarded Pegasus sister says to the CSR, she goes, sorry. She goes, I fell and I hit my head. Right on the recorded phone call for doing this installation. This fucking Pegasus sister says to the CSR, oh, sorry, I hit my head. You know, it's like, oh, fuck. You know. Her cat, I'm fucking doing, like, I'm waiting for the install with the tech. There's a good, like, 5-6 minutes where her cat's pawing at the screen on the door and she's going, Shiloh, Shiloh, no. You know, for like 5 minutes, but.
Somebody asked, what did the house smell like?
It was pretty bad. Like, their house was fucking gross. They were sort of like, not quite hoarders, but like almost there, you know, like they didn't really clean up their house. You know, it was pretty fucking bad, but those were that was the only brony and Pegasus sister I've ever fucking met in my life.
Shut up, Rusty Shilford, you bum.
They probably need to repent, but we'll fucking try. It's enough of the door knocking stories. We'll fucking try the chicken and the beans and rate it. The beans go better with the chicken juice. It adds a bit of nice flavor to them. What do you think of the chicken, PvP?
I think it's pretty good.
Is it dried out like Helen Keller was trying to tell
No,
us?
Helen Keller's a dumb shit.
Oh yeah, no, that's perfect. You know, I'm glad I didn't leave it in that extra like 10 minutes, but it's perfect. See, that's what it looks like. There's a nice cross section of the chicken.
What would you give it out of 10, Trevor?
Hold on, let me try another bite.
Helen Keller is banned.
You know, I'd give it a 7.8. The overall, you know, the beans, I mean, the beans are beans, right? They're only like a 6 or a 7, but the chicken's a fucking good 8, 8.5. So, you know, you average it out, you get about 7.8 if you weight the averages correctly, okay?
Helen Keller says she's really sorry. She doesn't want to get banned.
Well,
I think if you don't want to get banned, you should get banned.
I don't know, wait. I don't think we should ban anybody.
I think we need to start banning people, Surfer.
I think the internet was better when it was just like a
No,
absolute free speech on the internet. You know?
what's way better is to go on an authoritarian power trip and censor anybody who I disagree with. Because only my vision is correct. And I'm taking a page from Owen Benjamin, who's one of the wisest men we've ever known.
Because you end up becoming a homosexual and censoring people for making fun of fucking dick men.
Now, that's the whole point, though.
You know?
That's the whole point, though. You go on a psychotic power trip, censor everybody around you, shut everything down that's fun, and then you get to make all this money, and you get to be a winner in the Hollywood Hills.
Get your very own dream match.
I'm gonna have my fucking Barbie dream mansion with my stacks of cash that I fuck models on. Meanwhile, you're gonna be sitting there jerking off about my ideological
No, but on
purity.
a serious note, we were watching the Dick Show today, you know, and he was trying to talk about the story of fucking Job, you know, in the Bible, you know, like Dick's trying to incorporate the Word of God into his life now. And, you know, he's not quite being so fake and gay anymore. Like, he's talking about, like, this fucking, his time taking 80s girl out for a walk, you know, and how they had this fucking, like, emotional couples moment together. You know, and I think Dick was really showing his fucking soft side, you know. He wasn't trying to hide it behind his fucking Dick Masterson persona anymore. He was trying to show us who he really was, you know. He was trying to be a sweetheart. And, you know, he's trying to incorporate God's word into his fucking life. So, you know what, I gotta give it to Dick. Maybe he's turning it around. But you can never really trust a Jew, you know. When they fucking, you know, they pretend to be on your side and then they fucking slip right through the fucking your fingers when you think you've got them in your grasp, you know.
Well,
So we'll have to give it some more time and see. But you know what? Like, what we watched today from Dick wasn't quite so fake and gay, you know. It might be an improvement in the right direction. I gotta give it to him. I really do.
that's probably it for this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Juice!